Hi YouTube, this is Sharon from Primped and Prime. In this video, I'll be talking about a beauty treatment that I've been getting for the past month and a half. As you can tell from the title, it is on eyelash extensions. I go to a studio called the Lash Studio, which is in Newtown, Sydney, and it's, I would say, one of Sydney's best eyelash studios. When you first go get your eyelashes done, the beautician would look at your eye shape and she'll figure out what sort of sets of lashes would look nice. So what that means is like whether you put the longest ones in the middle or you want it fluttering out the longest ones at the ends. What I got was shortest in the middle and longest at the end, so it sort of wisps out, if you get what I mean. So these are the classic full set, and as you can see, they're quite fluttery and they do look like I've got a pair of false eyelashes on, but they're stuck onto your real eyelashes. But generally speaking, there are synthetic, silk and mink lashes. Synthetic lashes are a lot heavier and they're a lot glossier, so they look a lot more dramatic. Silk eyelashes, which are the ones that I have, are the mid-weight ones. They're finer than synthetic, but still denser than the mink. The mink ones are the most expensive and they're super fine, super light, and apparently they do feel like your own eyelashes. There are different studios that are against animal hairs, so they'll use faux mink. Before I get into the bulk of the video, I'll just cut to some clips of me getting the eyelashes done. This was about 2 days ago and I got the 2-week infills, which if you want to keep watching, I will talk about infills. So my personal eyelash experience was very pleasant. I never had any problems with too much glue or the eyelashes getting stuck together or like my own eyelashes falling out in a bunch or, God forbid, an eye infection. But don't be disheartened to get them if you're scared that it'll have negative consequences. I feel like you just have to do your research, and it comes down to the quality of the studio and the professionalism of your beautician. Generally the prices start from about 120 and they go about to 180 Australian dollars depending on your studio. Number one, you want to take care of it as carefully as you can. At the end of the day, they are super glued onto your real eyelashes, so you want to be super careful when you're towel drying after swimming, after your shower. You want to be careful in the shower as well. If you treat them like your own and you start rubbing your eyes and messing around with it, they will fall off. My lash specialist recommends me to brush them through as much as you can. My studio gives me a little spoolie brush. She recommends in the morning, at night, maybe after you've gone swimming, just to make sure that they're not tangled, because tangles can lead to breakage. You sleep on your back every night. If you sleep on your side, there's more of a chance for you to squish the outside lashes or for you to roll onto your stomach and like sleep on your lashes, which are so bad for it. My fourth do is to go in for regular infills, so they fill in what has fallen out after 2, 3 or 4 weeks. I get mine after 2 weeks. So moving on to the don'ts, there's quite a lot of don'ts to make sure that it has a long and healthy life. The first most important don't is to not get it wet for the first 24 hours. And that means no swimming, no showering with like your head underneath the shower, but it's only for 24 hours, so chill out. Do not rub your eyes. I remember one night, you know when you're half asleep and you have no idea what you're doing? I think I was like rubbing my eyes because they were just getting itchy, and I woke up and like the inside lashes were like pointing that way, the outside were pointing that way, and it was just like a tangled mess. Don't pick at them. One that looks like it's going to fall off, don't pull at it. That may tear off your actual eyelashes. Just wait for it to fall off. Do not use oil-based makeup removers. This will loosen the glue and will shorten the life of the eyelashes. I used to take my makeup off with coconut oil every single night before I got eyelash extensions, and now my coconut oil is just sitting there not being used. In my care tips, I will tell you what I do use. The fifth don't is not to use any mechanical eyelash curlers. Big no-no to these. They will just break your eyelashes. Do not wear waterproof mascara. You can use non-waterproof mascara, but then again, I don't see why you feel the need to. We'll start with the cons, because let's just finish on a light note. If you're a very outdoorsy and really active sports-wise kind of a person, especially with water sports, this probably isn't the beauty treatment for you. I'm a keen swimmer myself, and sometimes when you get really long eyelashes, you put your goggles on, like the eyelashes touch the goggles, and so you can't really blink while you're swimming. You just either got to close your eyes or have your eyes open the entire time. It's quite an expensive treatment. The first go, you're like, okay, I'll splash out 150. It's not too bad, but the upkeep, every 2 weeks, it's about $50 to $100. If you got some money to spare, if you got a lot of savings and you're just wanting it for like the novelty of it, if you're doing it for a special event, go for it. Don't trick yourself into thinking that, oh my god, I've got these fake eyelashes, I'm gonna look amazing at the beach and in the water, and like it's gonna be beautiful. Yes, they're still gonna be there when you swim, but when it touches water, it's not fluttery anymore. So you'll get 3 massive chunks of the eyelashes stuck together. Okay, well then let's move on to the positives. So the big positive is it's a massive time saver. You wake up, you brush them through, you put your makeup on. Your makeup will probably take about 15 minutes as opposed to 45 minutes. You kind of wake up with a full set of eyelashes. They're a really good confidence booster if you have short and brittle eyelashes. The final pro is, if done correctly, they are beautiful. And you will fall in love with them, and you may be a little bit addicted to them. In terms of makeup remover, I use micellar water. This is amazing for the first 24 hours where you can't splash your face with water. All I do, cotton pad, take off all the makeup on your face, be really gentle around the eyes. I have a tip for taking off sort of eyeliner really close to the lash line. Take a Q-tip, saturate it in this, take makeup off with a Q-tip, very, very gently, staying away from the false eyelashes and where the glue is. Another care tip is, if you're getting false eyelashes with the purpose of growing out your real eyelashes, you can definitely use a lash serum. If you have any questions or queries or comments, just leave them in the box below. All our social media is down below, and our Snapchat is here, so please give us a follow if you want to see our lives in Sydney. Please let me know if you want to see some more of these beauty treatment videos, talking about the pros and cons, taking you through the process, and let us know what fashion videos you want as well. I really hope you guys have a lovely day, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye!
Today's video is going to be about how I cover acne spots and acne scarring. If there are guys out there who want to know how to conceal their spots, definitely keep on watching, because we'll run through all of that with you guys.